Okay, so when you have your design and you've drawn your design out on the paper like this, you want to go ahead and then move it and put it inside your loom, your cardboard loom, just to see how the design is. Maybe it's too big, maybe it's too small, right? So you need to test it out. And so being careful not to knock out your pieces. So right in here, as you can see, there it is, right? So you need about, you guys have about 3 inches down here. You're gonna have about 3 inches up here. And then here's the situation with the sides, right? You don't want it to be too, you want to have a few warp strings here on the sides. And I probably could move this over a little more, right around there. So this is not bad. So this is one idea, right? And I was telling you guys the other day, you could do something where maybe it's just a few designs like this. Let me see. Because what you're gonna have to do sometimes is you're gonna have to grab your paper, fold it into smaller pieces. So if you want to do like a face, something simple like this, you want to test it out on your piece. You want to find out, is this too big, too small? Did I mess it up? You're gonna go like that. You're gonna get it in there gently. All right. So I can kind of do this one. Maybe I could make it a little bit smaller, but this one looks pretty good right in there, right? So that would be for this bag, right? So when you're submitting your work, you can do this. You can have one like this and the other one like this, and then you take one photograph and you submit it. This is what I was referring to. Now, the other thing too, like this is done in pencil. That is not dark enough. You won't even be able to see it as you're weaving. So this is why with the pencil, later when you get your design, I want you to go ahead and use marker, black marker, right? Because suppose on this side, you have all this graphics and from the cereal box, and it's hard for you to see it. So you want to be able to see it, right? Okay. All right. Now I could say right now that this design, it's a little bit, it's a little, that's too close to the edge. Like I need at least 3 warp strings where the design is not touching. So this is where I would probably make it just a little bit smaller in terms of width. In terms of the height, it's good. If I have 3 inches down here, I'm going to have enough space up on the top to do another 3 inches. Because remember, my piece is a bit curved. I got to flatten it out. All right. So once your design is ready to go, you're going to trim your design, or you can cut your design out and then just tape it. Tape it. Don't have all this stuff out here. Don't have all that stuff out here. You really want to go ahead and trim it down. Really trim your design down so it's much smaller, and then you can just tape it behind the warp strings.